Yup. My web, man, my web be hard on me. I can't do nothing, man. They think if I do something wrong or something, they looking forward to coming in already. They worried about the technical difficulties and stuff like, hey, we not having no technical difficulties already now, are we, Eagle? Huh? It's like, Eagle, get it right. Get it right, Eagle. Don't be starting us off like that, you know. If you come, I'm little today. Y'all see me down there. I got it. I got myself. I wanted. Y'all don't need this. Y'all know what I look like, man. Y'all don't need to see me. So I could be small up on the screen. I want y'all to. Who does this look? Y'all know who this is on the screen. Who does that look like in modern day boxing? Who modern day boxing? Who's that resemble? I want to see if my eyes are similar to anybody else. But anyway, salute to Michael Johnson, Boxer Talk. Salute to Derek Bailey. Salute to the chat. Salute to whoever came in. Whoever's coming through to mess with Eagle. Salute to y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got my I don't know if this ever happened to y'all, man. But my freaking mail got hijacked. Huh? I ain't never even, matter of fact, I never even heard of nothing like that. I'm just putting it out there. Just so y'all can be aware. I just want y'all to be, you know, aware of that stuff, that your mail can get hijacked. For some reason, I believe, because they wouldn't tell me in the letter that they wrote me, that my mail ended up in Florida. Yeah, that's who that is. That's Bo Jack. But who does he look like though? That's right. D to the belly. The champ, man. The champ be on it, man. The champ on it. Yeah, but I didn't know your mail could get hijacked like that, man. Stop hijacking Eagle stuff, man. Y'all hijacking Eagle's mail. We're going to be all over the place today, which we always are, but this is going to be like different. This is going to be a different way that we're all over the place. Yeah. And y'all didn't even tell me y'all didn't, I wasn't mic'd up in here, man. So anyway, salute to the chat, salute to all y'all again, man, now. Because I didn't know I wasn't mic'd up in here. But as far as modern day fighters, who does that look like? Yeah. Michael Johnson, Boxing Talking More. You guys coming here right away worried about Eagle, making sure the Eagle got, you know, hey, make sure Eagle, hey, he got to make sure, man. Is everything legit? No technical difficulties and all that? Everybody, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess he did hear that. Yeah. Derek Bailey did hear what I was saying about the mail. Yeah. So maybe there's another mic that I can't see. Maybe that's okay. As long as you guys not getting an echo or something like that. I thought he looked like the Swamp Monster. That's what I thought he looked like. Kind of remind me of Tank. Some of the stuff he does. We're gonna get into him. But I thought, oh yeah, y'all sir. Salute to y'all sir. Yeah. But anyway, I thought he kind of looked like Swamp Monster. Yeah, but my mail got hijacked. And see, this is my understanding. My understanding is my mail went all the way to Florida. They sent my shit back to me. So I know they're investigating it. So my shit is on the federal level right now, far as being investigated. How's my mail getting hijacked? Because my mail ended up in Florida, and I'm on the opposite side of Florida. You see, then my mail got hijacked. I see down there, D Cheddar Ray is up in the house, man. I'm gonna salute y'all out. Don't worry, I'm gonna read what y'all got, man. Y'all ain't blowing me up yet. You guys are going to blow up a little bit later because I'm going to show you something. And hopefully everything will just go perfect. And you guys will be able to, I want you guys to just, you guys get your popcorn or whatever you got to get your sticky, whatever you need to sit back. I want y'all to enjoy something from the past. Nobody talks about certain fighters. And I'm trying to bring up, you know, certain fighters. Like I said, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff because I know you guys are going to make me talk about other stuff. Even if I don't want to, you guys are going to bring other things up. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I got the letter from the postal inspector's office. And I was like, when I seen that, anytime you see something from the federal government, you're like, I'm like, you know what, that's big. Anytime you got any kind of federal stamp on your mail that's coming to you and it's, you know, first class, no stamps, but you know it's first class, signed off by government. your heart start beating a little bit, like what somebody done accused me of. You know, right away you already think, well, if you've been in a little bit of trouble before, a lot of times that's what you're thinking right away. You're like, what the F happened, man? I'm like, huh? Some kind of investigation. I went all the way down to the bottom because I see Derek Brady say it's not ID theft. He's asking if it's ID theft. Yes, it is. It's a form of ID theft. It's actually a federal offense. Okay, so you said it is an echo, so it must be another mic. There must be another mic that's active. I'm gonna. I can't find it though. That's the whole thing. I can't find the other mic. Right here. Maybe this is it. Let's shut this one down. How's that? Is anybody else getting the echo? Or are you guys good? Anybody else getting the echo? Anybody else? Anybody else getting the echo? So I got rid of 2 sources right now. So y'all, I don't think y'all should be getting the echo. Y'all should not be getting the echo. Because if I unplug or discontinue this mic, it will be in trouble. We're not gonna have no sound in, none. 0. We'll be on the 0 sound. Okay, so let me get rid of that right there. Yeah. Okay, so we better now. So no more echoing. There we go. Ego always got technical difficulties. I'm sorry, man. I'm the producer and everything else, the writer to produce and everything else, man. I'm the sound man, the tech. I gotta do everything, man. It'd be nice to have somebody that can help me, but nobody can help. Yeah, because people don't know. Yeah, but that's a straight up offense, man. You can't be stealing people's identity like that. It is a form of identity theft. And there's a lot of them going around, and just like there's also a lot of these people just calling you up for no reason. This blind numbers, and it looks like numbers like some of them might be close to your number. Like, oh, that look like my number. They must be a neighbor or something. Because if you're foolish, that's what you think right away. Yeah, you think that right away because you're not really thinking. You're like, oh, okay, that's familiar right there. So that's a familiar number. That's close to mine. If you see a number just close to yours, you think it's familiar. No, it's familiar because they know what kind of number to use. And that's to get your attention. And that's what they do. They get your attention. But anyway, yeah, that is bold. That's bold to the jack. That's right. And bold to the jack, well, we're going to talk about bold to the jack a little bit. Bold to the jack. Just to do a little bit of, because I heard this from a fighter, in which I don't really like to hear from fighters, just like they don't like to hear from us. I don't want to hear from you if you're a fighter. If I'm interviewing you or talking to you, yeah, I want to hear from you. But other than that, this is our stage as far as new media and people that, do shows and stuff like that, even photographers or whoever, man. This is covered under the First Amendment. So freedom of speech. So if you don't like something that somebody said, now we can argue with them or disagree with them, but it's still their freedom to say, how they see stuff. And I hear fighters sometimes they don't like some of the media. Oh, you guys never laced it up and nothing like that. You don't know if any media has ever laced it up. And because you make something your total lifestyle doesn't mean that we all have to make that our total lifestyle. We're doing something else. Everybody can't be a boxer. How much money would be in boxing if everybody boxed? Huh? If half the United States boxed, how much money would be in it? Wouldn't be shit. It'd be less than minimum wage. It wouldn't be nothing in boxing. So just be happy that you're a boxer and you get to box. And if we talk about you, then that's part of the thing. That's part of our right is to talk about your ass. And we will talk about you. Because you're on that side. You talk about us. And you say that we don't know shit about boxing. And a lot of us don't. I don't know nothing. But I don't know anything. But I sound so controversial because I say I don't know shit. But now I come right back and say I know a little bit though. I know enough to get some agreements out of my audience. So what is that saying? So that means whatever I said, I was being sarcastic by saying that I don't know shit. Okay, that's why. That's kind of a sarcasm. That's a ploy. That's on my own self. I decided to do that on my own. But it's not for you to call. You know what I mean? If you get mad, I can see like sometimes, like some of the old media, news media and stuff, they're like, it started way back. Okay, so we're going to get back to that topic again because it did start way back. And I'm going to let you, and hopefully you can hear this. And I want you guys to let me know if you can hear it or if you can't hear it. Just let me know. And that's coming up. And it's coming up. I just want you to, and because we're going to talk about some good stuff today. And so, but I want you guys to pay attention to this. It's just a couple of rounds of a fight, but I want you to pay attention to even the broadcaster. It's a famous broadcaster. I want you guys just to pay attention to some of the stuff he says. And also I want you to check out the nice style of the fighter. But we'll get to him. But let's start, since we're already here. Let's talk about Bo Jack. One of Bo Jack's claim to fame for me was he was really an awesome fighter, man. But he was just he used to love to over dramatize his shots. Like if he's doing shots, he used to love to over dramatize. They used to call them like bolo shots, and that would get him beat, if a fighter. But he could fight. He could actually fight. He was tough as nails. He could fight like in close, and he could throw straight shots, but he just preferred not to. But if he needed to get your ass up out of there, then he would throw straight shots and stuff like that. But let me see what you guys got first, and then we'll get back to the Jack, man. We can't cover them the way that we need to cover them on Eagles Wear, but a lot of times what I do is I try to bring the information to the family, and that's what I want to do. I like to just bring you guys the information, so you guys can go back and research and check them out yourself, rather than just killing it by trying to do like a little mini biography of a fighter. And which, we don't do that. Like, we have done some great breakdowns, but a lot of times I always put my disclaimer is that I know we can't show you or give you the justice, but at least we're making it so you're not forgotten. You know what I mean? And so the knowledge that we get from you, that you left us, the legacy and stuff like that, maybe some of the other guys in new media, the younger guys, will take, will look back into his archives and stuff, and they will give you the credit that you deserve also going into the years to come, stuff like that. But Michael Johnson boxing talk already starting on me. As soon as he come in, he said no sound. He come in here, and so I had to let him know that I got to run without no sound so I don't get the background noise. And then he just laughed out loud. Derek Bailey, salute at Eagles Wear Boxing, salute back to the brother. Michael Johnson, okay, Derek Bailey, and salute at Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. Derek Bailey, what it do, brother? Yasser Hussein, salute to Eagle in the chat. Salute back there. Got the fists up real good. Derek Bailey said, that's Bo Jack. Yeah, that's Bo to the Jack. That's right. He said, yeah, people will steal your mail. You got dang right. Yeah, that's right. You go. Then he says, Tank. And I say, Rougarou, the monster, swamp monster. Derek Bailey, salute at Yasser Hussein. D-Ray up in here said, Eagle chat. He said, got the megaphone up good. He said, salute with the thumbs up. Derek Bailey, salute at D-Ray. D-Ray back at Derek Bailey. Salute to your champ. And then Yasser Hussein, salute at Derek Bailey. And then Derek Bailey said, it's not that ID theft. Yeah, that's right. It's ID theft. And then Eagle, you echoing, and we got it. Then we got better now. And then D to the Bailey. He said, it's good now. D-Ray said, Roy Jones and Tyson. He said, got the drinks on the house and he got the hearts up, but he's crying. He said, exhibition is more real than what is happening in boxing. He crying again. He's mad. And then he's looking. He said, can you see the mic? He said, today he's smiling. He said, facts, 100. And we talked about that before. We talked about this months ago, D-Ray. And I told him, I said, that the ex-champs and stuff is saying that you guys ain't bringing no kind of entertainment value. You guys aren't doing what you're supposed to do, and you're still not doing it. This is how dumb boxers are today. And I'm going to finish reading what y'all wrote. That's right. He said, yeah, as a matter of fact, y'all, on your way in, make sure you beat the hell out of that, abuse that thumbs up before you hit live chat. Man, before you hit top chat or live chat, but I prefer you hit live chat. Man, murderize that like button. But yeah, the uppercut. That's right, the uppercut action form though. But we had said this before, and I have said this before, is that these fighters are very dumb. They're just not the brightest ones. Even the one that made a lot of money, and still keeps talking and still wants to do exhibition himself. He's not the brightest bulb on the lamppost. And they are proving it because guess what? Right in the mix to them, you got Mike Tyson and you got Roy Jones. Just doing numbers. Why are they doing such numbers over live boxers? Are you kidding me? Most former champs, if they put on an exhibition, they can't do. That's Muhammad Ali type of stuff. Putting on an exhibition and getting numbers. They're getting bigger numbers, and we always hollering about somebody's numbers. Oh, like Bud Crawford got big numbers. Yeah, you got bigger numbers than a lot of fighters because you're on ESPN. Get out of here. A lot of people ain't paying pay-per-view. Don't try to pull, put the, what they call that thing, they put the wool over our eyes. I think that's what they call it, old school. Don't try to pull the wool over our eyes with that crap, man. Stop it. Stop that. A free fight does more views than a non-free fight. Oh, duh. How intelligent you got to be on that one. People's just dumb, that's all. But these fighters are dumb, and I'm calling y'all out for being dumb. Hey, that's my opinion, man. Look, I can say that. I'm new media, so I can say that. I can call you dumb because you're dumb. You're not organizing, and you're not projecting what we need you to project, man. You're not getting us excited enough to get the fights. And some of us still, we're not going to watch your fight live because we got YouTube and other things, and we're gonna try to hijack you because that's what you're worth. You ain't worth us paying the cash. Here we go, paying off the cash. You're not worth that. So we're not doing it. Yep. Shot a 979 up in here, man. Man, I ain't even see him, man. 2 salutes on both sides because I didn't. Matter of fact, and one more because I didn't see him, man. I'm slipping. You're right underneath D to the base. Shot a 979 up in here, y'all. He said Eagles way up boxing. He said salute, sir. D-Ray say facts at D-Ray. There you go. That's right. Salute to Shadow 979. D-Ray said 79 salute. And then Shadow 979 right back at D to the baby. And that D-Ray salute to y'all. D-Ray said, wake them up. He crying with the Smoking Joe hit. That's right. That's D-Ray. Yeah. They broke the pre-order record for pay-per-view. Look, that don't even make no sense. D-Ray said, Bo Jackson, no. Bo Jackson, no. Yeah, some people just don't know, man. Bo knows. That's right. That's the Bo. But this is B-E-A-U, Bo. Other Bo was like B-O, Bo. Yeah. It's like, but you guys, see, the thing is, somebody that if I'm really feeling you as a fighter, I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm a second hand you. Because if I can't be at the fight, I'm dishing out my cash, man. I'm not going to second hand you if you always doing what you're supposed to do. But if you on some old phony stuff or something, I'm like, man, I'll catch you on the rerun. I'll catch you on the replay. Because I got Sunday and Monday anyway before I'm even probably going to talk about it. Everybody's going to talk like right after the fight, which is not always good, and we understand that. Because if you talk right after the fight, a lot of times you talk after the fight, guess what? You done called everything wrong. Like, oh, shit, I didn't see that. A lot of stuff you don't see. There's a lot of stuff coming up, like I said, in the Tyson Fury Wilder. Why is that? I mean, I see that every time I'm not even subscribed to nobody. Like some of these people that come up trending and stuff, all my feeds. And see, and to be honest, now this is just my opinion. Anybody in Wilder's camp, I'm going to tell you who I didn't trust. It wasn't Mark Breland, but is that the D's guy. I never, for some reason, he seemed like he's a lot of kind of phony to me, like fake. Like if something did happen to Wilder, he seemed like he would be the type that would do some shit like that. That's just me. That's just my gut feeling. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if I'm not trying to, put anything out. I'm not trying to give you a jacket or nothing like that. But if you listen to this, you seem like you might be a little bit on the flip-flop side, like a little bit on the phony side. I'm sorry, sir. Now, I respect you. If I seen you in person or something, we talked or something, I got to know you, now be okay. You're pretty cool. But to me, you seem a little bit on the phony side. Sorry. It is what it is. But, man, we're going to catch y'all the way that we catch you. Man, we're going to catch you, man. Yeah, we're going to catch y'all, man. You feel me? That's what it do. It do what it do, man. Yep. The Eagles up in the place, man. What? Huh? What? Eagles up in here, man. What y'all got to say? What it do? Eagle up in here. Yeah. Bro, Derek D to the base said, facts it, Eagles. He said, we catch some of these fights other ways. That's how we do it. We're going to catch y'all other ways. Let's get into Bo a little bit. Let's get into Bo Jack just a little bit. Now, we ain't going to do the breakdown on BoJack, but we're going to just look at BoJack. Because BoJack, I like BoJack, man. BoJack was the puncher. Look at here. And see, and I just wanted to show you some of these clips because people say, oh, the old school ain't nothing like the new school and stuff like that. But just look at this clip right here. And so we're not showcasing them as far as like trying to do a mini bio or nothing like that. I'm not getting into his record and stuff like that, but I'm just looking at him because that's stuff that you can find out. That's stuff that you can find. If you ever heard him talk, you would believe that his grandmother or that his mom was the champion of his household. She the one told him, told him to get those hands up and get out there. If somebody coming at you, that you better, you got to fight back. And that was his inspiration for fighting. Yeah. And there's a lot of bios and stuff like that, and there's a lot of programs that showcase a lot of these fighters and stuff. Matter of fact, since we're not really doing a bio or nothing like that, we're not going to break them down. But look at that style. Who does that remind you guys of? Have you seen any fighters that got that low like that? When we talk about fighters getting low, because he would fight low and look at his hands wide open and stuff. But he's fast though. He was fast back in the day. But look at that. That's one person, at least one person to respond to that picture. What does that remind you of? It could remind you of at least 2 or 3, 4 fighters just standing like that. Okay, so off top, but on top at the same time. Yeah, they have a series that's called Champions Forever. They have a series that's called Champions Forever. Right? And that's Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton, Larry Holmes, and George Foreman. It says forever. So they put you, it's certain things that it's already cemented. It's already been documented. It's already cemented. So people got to stop it. You got to stop it. Stop trying to put these fighters down. And the legacy is already there. And you guys look what you just put a jacket on yourself. All these fighters, they don't care, and even more. They're included with it. It's not their fault. Like Mel and Maul, it's not their fault. But look, they all get this jacket, y'all. You know what jacket they get for 2020? They get the exhibition jacket. Roy Jones, Mike Tyson comes back to outshine. Oh, that's the headlines. I'm sorry. Y'all might not want it to be the headlines, but that's the headline. Roy Jones and Mike Tyson comes back to do an exhibition and outshine modern day fighters. God dang. What kind of look is that? So y'all can talk about the buds and all that, and y'all can think that they special and all that, but all of them got to wear that jacket. Every last one of them. There you go. There you go. And so I appreciate it, D-Ray. D-Ray said, great photo. I know, man. I got fortunate on this photo, man. It's clear, too. And it doesn't, and see, like I told you, he was known for the bolo shot. That's what was coming. There's a right bolo shot coming. And matter of fact, that's right, a Purnell. So the left hand, he could stick that out like Purnell because he's nice and low. But he was actually going to come up with a bolo shot, too. Vicious. This is a vicious fighter, man. It is just very vicious. He could be beat. He could be beat. Obviously, he could be beat. But he's just spectacular because he took showmanship into his boxing. You know what I mean? But he knew how to keep it tight. If you ever seen him when he got older, he would demonstrate how to throw straight punches and stuff like that. But in his heyday, man, he wide open and just showboat your ass, right? I appreciate that, though. Yeah, there you go, Derek D to the baby. He say Purnell. There you go, Purnell. And then there you go, D to the Ray. Yeah, yep, gone board. Matter of fact, even with the body style, with the way his body looks, yeah, of course. There we go. Salute to Sir Flame up in the house, y'all. Yep. Gone boy. He said in Frazier. Yep, Frazier we get low too. Roy Jones. Yep. There you go, Roy Jones because of the bowler, Zab. There you go, Wilder. I'm saying there's a lot of people. Now, that's looking back, you see, and so they don't want us to look back like, oh no, the older fighters, nothing, you couldn't get them from. Come on now, you stole from them. And matter of fact, one that you guys did not name, and that's a great pose. But one that you did not name is Augustus. Think about it, Augustus. See. That's what y'all didn't name, but that's who he looked. That's what that for to remind you of. So you can't bury the past and then go into the future. You got to look to the past like, okay, so that's okay. Because how do you restore and how do you modernize if you don't look at the past first to see what was faulty so you can fix it or see what you can improve on? Doesn't necessarily have to be faulty, but you got to improve on it, right? And sir, to the flame up, he says, salute to Eagle. Way up. He says, salute to the chat. It as always. He said, jab that like button on y'all neck. He said, don't get naked. Eagles way up boxing. The fire's up good. The 100's up good. And y'all know the blade's up good with the boxing glove. And we know how that worked, man. There you go. Sugar again. And D to the race says, sir, to the flame salute. Yep. And then D to the baby too. Salute that sir flame. Yeah. There you go. D to the base said the drunken master. There you go. The drunken master. There we go. So, and I know a lot of people get mad that, oh, no, you can't compare the past with the present. But we're on different sides of the street. And when I say different sides of the street with me, I mean, and our mental makeup is different. I'm not wired like you. My mental makeup is different. So that way you got to understand what Eagle's saying sometimes, because my mental makeup is different than a lot of people's mental makeup. We're not the same. The mental makeup is a little bit different. So stop thinking that way. Your people always want to think a certain way. No, I'm not. We're not all made the same exact way. And that's me. Is I'm not made like that because I'm going to bring up stuff that you probably would never think of. And I'm not talking to anybody specific, but I'm just saying. Because our thought process is different about certain stuff. You know what I mean? Because you believe that people are just getting bigger and stronger and all that. Man, you know how many midgets I be seeing out there still? I'm talking about brand new midgets or just short people. Even like, I'm seeing short people, you know, this 16, 17, 19 years old, this short. They ain't getting no bigger. Their parents bigger. I see a lot of people with parents bigger than they are. So that whole theory and stuff is all, this just don't make no sense. That whole that you gonna be bigger than your parents, that shit don't hold no water. Because there's people that's bigger. Is Shaq's kids gonna be bigger than him? So stop it. Y'all stop with the, you know what I'm saying? Just stop. If anything, we getting smaller. We got to make ourselves bigger because of the food. I'm just saying. If you feed an elephant nothing but regular grass, is he going to be as big as the rest of the elephants? Huh? That's in the wild, that's getting the palms, that's eating on the bark, eating bushes and berries and fruits. Are they going to be as big if all he's eating is grass? Stop it. So stop it. All you eat is grass. Let me get a sip, y'all. Damn, I love that picture right there. Yeah. D to the baby say short for no reason, Eagle. Yeah. I know sometimes it's like, God dang, man. Like, hey. But I'm not going to, this is no shade or nothing like that because look, I got midgets in my damn family. So what I'm going to say? Matter of fact, some of us, we be standing around because it's about, we got about like 2 or 3 tall girls. I mean, tall, real tall, like 6 feet, over 6 feet. And so we'll all be standing together like as a group. And then the rest of the family, you look at them and you see nothing but midgets. I'm like, God dang, bunch of midgets over here. And we tease them a lot of times because we taking pictures or something. Say, yeah, y'all stand up straight. We clown them. Like, y'all stand up straight or something, you know? See all these midgets up in here coming up to your waist, you know? But it is what it is, man. That's funny. But D to the baby is stupid. He said short for no reason. Right, like no reason. You ain't got no reason to be that damn short. Why you that short? I mean, the older you get, what you do? Shrink every 10 years? Half an inch or something? Shit, I be down to 5. I be down to 5'9" at the most. But 5'9" is not bad though. You know, I be down to 5'9". But 5'1", 5, 4'10". You short. Yeah, I'm going to keep this picture here. And this one is not, because some of these pictures, if you guys ever search pictures and stuff, that some of these pictures here you have to pay for. Yeah, they'll tell you right on there. It is, I think it says revenued or something like that. Yeah, if it's a revenued picture, you can't have it. You can't even load it. It'd be like, it'll take you to the site. Yeah, like pay us. And there we go. Can we talk about uppercut action? Because Bo he loved to throw that kind of a bolo type of punch. Look at the leg. Look at his back leg. You see how it's bent? It's about to be straight because he's coming up with that one. And I'm sorry for your boy just leaning all into it. Like he's just like leaned right over to it. It was a perfect shot. Because you lean all over into it. What you going to do? You going to throw overhand? I'm ducking it. No. He's not throwing overhand. You're not ducking. You ducking something. But you're not ducking the shot he's throwing. Because he's throwing that upper room, baby. He's throwing the upper room shot at you. So you're getting hit with that upper room shot. And, you know, nothing can save you. Yeah, nothing can save you on that uppercut shot right there. The bow to the jack, the uppercut shot though. But the reason I just wanted to bring them up because a lot of people, they always talking, you know, they talk too much. You're always talking about, you know, the past, you know, don't mix them up. Hey, you can't. That's why you guys suck right now. That's why you guys are getting outplayed by an exhibition fight because of the no respect. And see, the thing is, they twisted it because what everybody thought that the old fighters were being disrespectful. The older fighters, that they were being disrespectful of the new fighters. No. Yeah, a lot of old fighters was trying to give you guys big ups and stuff. I said, no, they would even say, oh, we probably couldn't take that kind of power back in the day and all that. They were staying consistent lineal. They were staying lineal with the language of your boxing culture. You guys started to disrespect. And once y'all started to disrespect, then guess what happened? Now you're being outshined by a damn exhibition. How's that look like? It should never happen. It should never happen. Yep. It should never happen. But stupid. That's what it is. It's stupid. Just being stupid. And you guys caused that shit on your own. So that's why. And we're not, like I said, I'm not going to stay on you about stuff like that. But that's what you get. And here we go again. That's Bo. And see, the reason I wanted to show this also is that was a right hand that just landed. It just landed. But look at his body position. Ali was good with that body position after the shot. And you would see this. See, when you're low like that, that means you just threw a hell of a shot. That means you dropped into that right hand. And you can see the head on that. Yep, you can see the head on that. You see, look at his head. His head is twisted. He got sweat flying all over the place. Look at his wig. His wig is going to the back, right? After that shot, his head, that wig is twisted. See? In just proper ways. Like, you guys are losing this kind of stuff. You guys are losing. You guys are throwing right hands and stuff and left hands. You guys still standing up. And that's why I'm saying, look, even back then, they know how to get the power on the shot. And you throwing these shots and people, oh, yeah, that was a huge shot. Man, get out of here. Yeah. You see what Michael Johnson boxer talked back in there. He said Mike versus Roy sound like professional slap boxing with all the weak rules. Yeah, but they're saying that all the rules, Michael Johnson boxing talking more, they're saying that that a lot of those rules are not really in effect. And come on, Tyson, are you seriously? Tyson's going to follow some kind of rules. Tyson going off. Tyson's going to go in there and try to do what he can do because Roy was active like a couple years ago. So Tyson's going to have to come in and try to do something because Roy going to be all over the place. You know, trying to batter him. I would see Roy trying to batter his ass. And Mike, I don't know if Mike can hang with all that. Mike smoked a lot of weed. From what I can see, he smoked a lot of weed, man. That weed be slowing your ass down. Just don't go in there high. That shit slows you down, man. It makes you relax. So maybe if he does get knocked down, he'd be nice and relaxed going down. Timber. Yeah. But we'll see what it is, man. He might come in brutal. Yeah, he might come in brutal. That's the only thing I knew about was, I think, the 2-minute rounds. I think that's the only rule. That's the one rule that's probably true. Yeah, I see you down at the bottom. I think that's the one rule that is true. Yeah. It's like that there. That one's true. Yeah. But I think it's going to be a fight. But see, but don't miss my point, though. My point is not that those two are fighting. Yeah, that's intriguing as hell. It's not my point is not that those two are fighting. My point is that they are outshining modern day, and you got young fighters in there. That would think about that. How would that happen if Marvin Hagler was fighting, Tommy Hearns was fighting, Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting? Just those three alone. Just think about it. Would there be an ex-champ, two ex-champs that can outshine them when they was in their prime? Think about it. You got prime fighters right now. You got pound for pounds and stuff. You got, but why should anybody outshine Bud if Bud is that great? Why should anybody outshine? Forget the promotion. Forget Bob Arum. Why should anybody outshine him? If it was a Muhammad Ali, who do he have promoting him? He started off with a bunch of a law group promoting him, right? Then he ended up with Don King. But think about it. Even when he was with that law group, who was going to outshine him? Nobody. His own mouthpiece and everybody. The mouthpiece and everything. That's what did all the shining. But who shines today as all these bag hunters want to shine? But who's shining? There is a couple of them. I'm not here to mention them right now. But they're not outshining Roy Jones and Mike Tyson right now. And my question is, back then, who would outshine them? And when I say them, I'm still talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, and Tommy Hearns. If they were in their prime fighting right now, could they put on a old school exhibition to outshine them and do more numbers than them? No, they could not. And that's my opinion. You can say, oh, yeah, well, they probably. But see, when we got grown folks chat, then people will sit back and listen instead of just being objective already. No, I think they could equal this and that. But this ain't that kind of chat. This is the kind of chat. Nobody's on my side in here. They don't have to be. But they're going to come into agreement with certain stuff. When I say stuff, it's why? It's because they grown and they just realize he's making some sense right there. That makes sense. So you're killing your own era of boxing. Because remember when Mike Tyson came into the era? Ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, I paraphrase this. Ladies and gentlemen, and we have a new era in boxing. Remember that? That was the stamp. That was the moniker that they stamped him with. Right? So, and we have a new era of boxing. And then we have a pound for pound that's fighting them. Because Roy Jones was a pound for pound. And they taking all the shine off everybody else. Now everybody else look tarnished. Stupid. It doesn't make sense to let two old fogies or whatever, because that's what people want to call them, all kinds of names and stuff like that, want to throw them underneath the bus. Don't make no sense to let them come in and make that shine. See, I'm making sense, right? And y'all murderize that like button on your way in, because I see y'all coming in and out, man. A lot of y'all ain't gonna talk. Don't be scared. Michael Johnson, boxing talking more. He don't even have his weapons up right now. Believe me. Only person you got to watch out for right now maybe is Derek Bailey. This is his week. He's in the no play zone this week, or he started last week. He's in the no play zone. Michael Johnson, he might be in the so, and also Shadow 9, maybe Shadow 9. Shadow 9, he don't get to see me all the time, so maybe him. He might be in here. So just be careful. But just come in. Enjoy what we talk about and, make a comment or so. But just don't bring up some shit we ain't talking about. And that'll keep you safe. Yeah, you guys know I give all my stuff up, right? Like if I do certain stuff, like you see I'm drinking out of a glass today. I just got this new filter. It's the Water Guys filter. It's a zero filter. And so we're supposed to take all the solids out of your water, because all over the country, especially Florida and Georgia and all, you guys got hard water, like bad water. So what that does, it takes all the, it tastes good though. It takes, I don't know if you might think it's worth it or not, because your water will wear the filter out, considering how bad it is, but it's better. It's going to be better for your health, because it's going to take the lead out and all that type of stuff. And they're not paying me, and I'm not even trying to endorse them. I'm just letting you know what I got. So I got that. So the zero water, you get a little meter with it and all that. Put the meter in there, and you say, oh, your water comes out. You can test your tap water and see how hard it is, how many parts per million of particles it has in it. You can test it, and then you put it through the filter, and it comes out to be zero. And you can test even water that you buy, you can test. So I just threw that out there. Just want to throw that out there because that's what Eagle is enjoying today. But let me see what it is. Yep. Oh yeah, Tyson already said he coming to fight, and he hopes that Ree does too. Roy, yeah, yeah, I know. I was messing with you. Sir Flame said Roy, and then Derek Bailey said no, nobody effing. And then Sir Flame came right back. He said nobody effing with him. And then Sir Flame came back again with the weapons. He said no, all these knives, all this shit is telling you that ain't nobody gonna mess with it. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna try to get through this part here because this is important. I had somebody else to talk about, and I will talk. Hopefully, I'll get to talk to him. But like I said, man, tell him, Sir to the Flame, tell him what to do with that like button. You and Derek Bailey, and y'all tell them what to do with that like button when they come in the Eagles Way of Boxing. Tell them to stop floating in and out and just sit your ass down. Do I got to put it up, y'all? We haven't seen it for a while, huh? Let's see. I got to put it in, man. This is no shade. This is no, how would we say this? This is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not there we go. The disrespect. It's not a. But that's what we show right there. We show the Larry Holmes sit your ass down jab when you come in. So we don't care if you at home, you on the couch, sit your ass down, enjoy the show. You in the car, sit your ass down. Stop standing up because you're gonna you might end up laughing and then falling down. So sit your ass down. It don't matter if you're on the bed, sit your ass down and enjoy the show. That's what we say. There's no disrespect because I tell my own self to sit my ass down because in the Eagles Way of Boxing, we're not like Broner, but anybody can get it. In Eagles Way of Boxing. Yeah. So that's what it is. So don't forget that, man. Let's see what else y'all got. That's right. Nobody mess with. That's right, Sir Flame. Jab that like button. I'm gonna get that neck chopped off. But I wanted to. That's right. Sir Flame said, "Sit your sit." Just, I guess he put the T. I know they close to each other. That T and that Y, they close to each other. Sit your ass down. Yeah, Smoking Joe hit. That's right. Smoking Joe hit that damn like button. Yeah. You know what? They got to show me something anyway. Shadow 9, I'm going to read that out too. The Shadow 9 said, who you got this weekend? He said, Daniel Dubois versus Joyce. Joyce. I don't know. Probably Dubois. He might get over. AB can sit his ass down. That's what AB can do. Anybody can get it. Anybody can sit their ass down. And that's what AB need to do. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. I don't know. I don't really. I don't know if it's going to be exciting. It might be exciting. It might last 6 rounds or something like that. Or it might go for a while. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not really going to call it. I'm not going to put Joyce on the pedestal, and I'm not going to put Dubois up there. Because like I said, right now I'm mad at the whole fight world right now because they letting Roy Jones and Mike Tyson take the shine away. That's right. Jerry Coy versus Smoking Joe. Yeah. Oh, everybody knows. Maybe that's what he want to see. Let's put it up. Yeah, let's put it up. Hey, I couldn't be quiet my mouth. In this case, you didn't know what that was. That was the phrase, getting your ass hazy right there. That's Eagles Way of talk up in here. That's how we do. But I want y'all to look at this, and we're gonna talk about another person. But I don't know if hopefully I got time to do it. Yeah, I probably do. But yeah, because this is only like a few. I want y'all to enjoy this, but just like I said, that people get mad at the media. You know what I mean? And they get mad at new media, old media, whatever. And this is fighters getting mad. Stop getting mad. Stop getting upset. Maybe we weren't boxers. Maybe none of us been in the gym. I'm not saying me, but I'm saying maybe none of us had nobody in the family that fought. Maybe we didn't fight. Whatever. But let them do their job or whatever. First Amendment right for them to, their freedom of speech. Let them have their freedom of speech because you still get it. You can't have everything and not let us have anything. And that's not for any specific fighter, but y'all just shut your ass up and fight. Or if you commentating now, just commentate, because you can't fight forever. So anybody said they're a fighter for their whole life, no, you can't. You're not gonna box all your life. I can see your ass in there, 85 years old, still calling people out. You're gonna get your chin cracked. Your shit gonna get shattered. So stop it. And plus, you're fighters, so don't act like you're everything too. Some people is killers all their life. Okay, would you like to rumble with one of them? A killer? Somebody who's a killer all their life. They're a hitman. That's all they do is kill. Not for millions. Just for a couple of thousand. That's all they do. That's what they do. They kill. So I can talk about them. They ain't gonna come. They not after me. They gonna be like, yeah, he right. That's what we do. We kill. What's the difference? You box. So see, you're boxing. So leave it at boxing. So stop acting like a little, whatever. I don't even want to say what I want to say. But stop acting that way, because there's other professions that you didn't do all your life. Because somebody might roll up on you, yeah, I'm a killer. I've been a killer all my life. Then what? Do you want to fight him? All you've been doing is boxing all your life. He's been killing all his life. So who you think gonna have the upper hand on that? He's not putting no gloves on. He's a killer. So stop. Professions. Everybody got their professions. That's right. That's right. Sit your ass down. Okay. AB the can. Okay. He said that fight is this weekend. Yep. Jerry Corey versus Smoking. I got that NT baby. Yep. And said, Sir Flame said, I don't like Joy. He don't like Joy or Du Bois. Yeah, see what I'm saying. Or Daniel. I don't think any can handle Wilder, Fury, AJ, or Ortiz. Yeah. I'm agreeing with Sir Flame. I don't necessarily like him. I think Daniel Du Bois, he's just beefed up. All that shit. We'll look at some stuff. But I'm gonna show y'all something right now, and after I read this right, I'm gonna show y'all something right now. Hopefully we can pull it up. And this is very special to me, and a lot of people will not talk about it. You guys have heard me say the name, but nobody really talks about this champ right here. But I'm gonna show y'all the championship rounds, but it wasn't championship rounds because you'll see why we never made it. I'm just gonna call these championship rounds. Yep. But D right there, thanks. And he crying. Yep. He wanted to see that. That's being said. Du Bois for the win. Yep. And then y'all sir back again. He said, I don't think Du Bois could even fuck with the Chisores and Whites. Yep. Jerry Curry versus Joe Dan. Who you pick, Eagle? Jerry Corey. I'm gonna pick Jerry Corey. Just because Jerry Corey, I wanted to show some more on him. We're going to get to it, man. We're going to get to it, y'all. Yeah, we'll get to it, and you guys going to see, man. Jerry Corey, he's just kind of a stand-up, basic type of fighter, but he has skills. He could take a big puncher's ass out. He'll take a big puncher out. You had to have more. You had to have skills to beat him. Like skills. You had to have skills to beat him. A great boxer going to beat him every day. But if you're just a good fighter with heavy punches, you're not gonna lose. You're not gonna win. Yeah, that's all that is right here. But anyway, the person I'm talking about is and you guys have heard me say his name before. You know what I mean? You guys have heard it, but I've never had a chance to showcase him. But I wanted to showcase him, and so y'all sit back and relax. Like I said, y'all got your popcorn or whatever y'all got. Let's see if we can get him up there. And this is the first fighter from this first champion out of the Kronk's gym, just so y'all know. And so hopefully we'll be able to pull it up.
That's Ernesto Espana, and he's not happy about the way things are going.
And I'll let you listen to the hate.
He's up against a kid who's all over him with much fast lead by Kenty. Scored well. Espana didn't expect it. Right there, combination. At last, Espana right. That's what Kenty must be wary of.
Hands up. Hands up.
And so quickly, Kenty's corner says, hands up, hands up. Combination by Espana. Missing with the uppercut attempt. Kenty going back to that long left jab. Got a 2-inch reach on Espana. Espana trying to come through with the right, connect with it. Take the vim out of Kenty. We're back live in Detroit, Michigan, in the brand new Joe Louis Arena. It is round 8. And Ernesto Espana is having some fight to try to retain his WBA World Lightweight title against a kid most never heard of, Elmer Kenty of Detroit. Only 16 pro fights behind him. But Espana, in the last half of the last round, started connecting, and he has the superior punching power, no question about it. Kenty must keep his guard up, and he may be slowing down just a bit here as we go into the 8th round. But there is the left jab that's dominated the fight for Kenty. Doesn't wear down. If he can keep that left jab moving the way he has, he'll have this fight. Scoring much more regularly than Espana. Up till now, that is. Espana got in a good right to the midsection. Going downstairs more regularly now. That may be the pattern decided on in his corner with clever Nick Acosta, his trainer. Look at those quick Kenty hands as they score. They flash in there. In combination. Look at that. The left and the left and the left. 3 times. We're coming to the 2-minute mark in round 8. Less than a minute to go in the round. Kenty there. Crackling good fight. Winding up with a right that jarred Espana. Round 8 is about over. Kenty, and remember that name. Manny Stewart just told him in his corner, son, you are fighting a masterpiece. And indeed, it's been masterful, fighting in a way that none of us expected as the aggressor, not seeking to stay out of range because of Espana's apparently superior punching ability, but instead taking the aggressive lead with his quicker hands throughout the fight, as you see him doing right there. Blow upon blow, some connecting, some not. But Elmer Kenty, with only 16 pro fights behind him, here in the 9th round against the champion Ernesto Espana. And by my scorecard, totally unofficial, of course, safely ahead. You want to see what speed can do for a fighter. The difference in this fight is the speed of Kenji's hands and his feet against the slower opponent. Crowd roared because Espana came back with a right to the midsection, a counter right that hurt Kenji. More than halfway into round 9, scheduled 15 rounder. WBA lightweight crown at stake. The way Kenji has fought this fight, tactically, you'd think he were the puncher, not Espana. Espana was hurt by that right, which followed a left. Look at that left. Again, the Espana head jarred backwards. Again, and there he was staggered. And Kenji is all over him. And Espana is holding on, and he's hurt. He is wobbly. This kid is putting on some show. Hilmer Kenty. They want to revive boxing in Detroit in this new arena. And kids like this kid and Tommy Hearns will do it. Espana's defenseless. He is not going down, but he's... Larry Rosadilla has stopped the fight in the 9th round. And the new WBA lightweight champion of the world is a 24-year-old kid who has won it in his 17th professional fight. Hilmer Kenji.
Yep. So that's what I see. And see, a lot of people, what happens is we start forgetting a lot of these fighters that actually brought style to fighters that we remember. See, and a lot of, like, for instance, we remember Tommy Hearns, right? Tommy Hearns got a lot of style from Hilmer Kenty. Like leaving that lead hand down, that jab, leaving it down, same thing. And Manny, as a matter of fact, Manny Stewart said that Hilmer Kenty was the hardest puncher that he ever worked with. He had said he had the most raw power. If you look at some of his fights before he lost, if you look at some of his fights, on the outside you couldn't mess with him. You had to get inside on him because you couldn't stay on the outside of that shot. But if you hear the hate in Howard's voice, he had to change up because at first he was saying that Espana was the puncher. But he found out at the end of the fight who the real puncher was. We knew who had the speed. We knew who was younger, but he found out that the Kenty could punch. It's just that back then, them fighters take punches, and they like, I want to win. They would stay there. You had to kill him. The ref had to come save him. Like, nah, man, you getting demolished. But hell of those rounds there, and that's 7, 8, 9. Look how much. You see how much action. You see how much action was there, yeah. But they could have stopped it. But like I said, they gave him ample chances and stuff. Now, and this is why the Roy Jones and Tyson can come back. We're not getting fights like that. Nobody's gonna stand toe to toe. Nobody's fighting. And they both look skillful. They didn't look like no throwback fighter. They were skillful. Hilmer Kenty, he was skillful, masterful. The way he started putting them combinations together with that first left hook. That's what did it. Left hook action. That's what started off. It was the left hook action. And he was going up and down. He wasn't just like headhunting. He was eating that body up too. But once he started digging into that body, and matter of fact, Howard made a mistake because he thought that Hilmer was so hurt. No, Hilmer was not hurt. He's the one that made the comeback. He came back. So that was just Howard, hating. Talking about, well, who is this kid? Most people don't know him and stuff. They knew him then after that. And that was Manny Stewart. That was his first champion right there. Just to let y'all know that nobody ever really talks about him or Kente. But I love him or Kente. You know what I mean? There's some fighters that I'm just like, God dang, this dude was, I mean, because I'm always analyzing what would I do like as a trainer to keep him on top and not get hurt and always win. And for him, I'm like, man, keep your style, your long range style on him. If you come in, make sure you clinch, but keep your long range style. Make them adjust. Make them, fight their way in and get in. But power shot, just keep their ass. And he was the one with the power before the Hearns. That was him. And you see, hell of a fighter, man. Yeah. Let me catch up with what y'all got. Oh, damn. Y'all, sir, Hussein, he said one thing about Slow Joyce is he keeps the pressure on. And I ain't seen Daniel fight anyone like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you keep the pressure on like that. Yeah. And see another thing. And one thing about Dylan and Chisora, man, are like 4 or 5 round fighters, and they put the pressure on strong. After that, no more gas. Yeah, but Chisora, he made it through the Usyk fight. Usyk just couldn't. It didn't have enough pop. Couldn't do nothing with him. I don't know. It was a close fight though. Still, even though he ain't got no, like you said, he might have been out of gas, or whether he might gas out early. For me, that was a close fight. I wouldn't even have been mad at a draw in that fight. I'm sorry. Yeah. Everybody said, damn. Yeah. This fight would have stopped. This fight would have stopped like 10 punches ago this day and age. Yep. Damn, that's y'all, sir. And then Derek Bailey said they should have stopped that 20 punches ago. God dang. That was a lot of punch. That was a lot of punishment. But back then, like I said, they always gave the champ. The champ back then had the draw for, you know what I mean, for as like he got the benefit. He got the benefit. So the benefit, what you might have got the shit beat out of you, but that's the benefit is like, well, we gave you the chance. You can't say that you didn't want to continue. You couldn't even answer you didn't even know if I said, do you want to continue? You didn't even know what I said. I said, you want to continue? If you're like that to where you can't, you're not with the incoherent and you can't even respond to it, then that's it. It's over. It's over, son. When you can't say yes or no, you just sitting there all drooling. It's over with, baby. Yeah. Y'all Sir Hussein said they don't let them scrap like that no more. Well, fighters scrap if they want to scrap. Yeah. If they want to scrap, that's what they do. I need to watch more of these old fights. Yeah. Let me see if I can let me try to grab it. I'll try to grab the link for y'all on this person's channel that I grabbed it off of. I'll throw it up in there. Y'all can check it out. I love it though. Just those 3 rounds. Just watching those 3 rounds, you see a lot. I can't even cover all of it, but just watching those 3 rounds, you see so many different kinds of combinations and stuff. It's like, God dang, dude. It's like, are you really it's like that's a lot. It's like a lot. That's too much. That's too much, baby. Yeah, I put it in there for y'all. It's right there. That's the link to the person's channel. I ain't trying to give them no credit, but hey, I like the fact that they had like the 7, 8, 9 for the championship. That's why I called it the championship fight rounds and stuff, because those were indeed those were the championship rounds. That's what those were. Those were the championship rounds because, hey, that's the championship was won when 7, 8, 9. No matter how close you said it might have been, that's what it is. What it is. That somebody got the serious smash downs. God dang. But they don't do that now. They'll wave it off because of the agenda's different. And not to say that the agenda wasn't different then. We just happened to catch a fight where there was no agenda. A young up-and-coming fighter, a champ that you really don't give a shit about, there's no agenda. You see what I mean? You want to beat their brains out. You feel me? So if there was some kind of agenda, yeah, of course, it would have been on some bullshit. Shit, if it was some kind of agenda, you would have seen the ref walking the fighter that was doing all that fighting. You would have seen him walk him, not point him into the neutral corner. He would have walked his ass to the neutral corner and walked back slow and, and then started counting or something. Try to do the slow count or something like that, and look at him and something, massage him, brush his gloves off. He ain't even went down, but the ref doing extra shit like brushing his gloves off. But see, us, we stay aware of that kind of shit. It's like, no, we gonna stay aware of that. Y'all not tricking us with the bullshit. But if you're not grown, you gonna get tricked. You see what I mean? If you're not grown, you're gonna get tricked easy. Trick. Shit, we know shit. We seen those commercials. Some of us grew up with them commercials. I don't watch TV, so I don't know. Commercials still might be out. Where the commercials is out there with the rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Yeah, tricks. There we go. And that's the champ I was talking about. I know we talked about him before, but that's Ken Norton. Everybody talking about uppercut action? Because right now in boxing, this is where we're at. We are in uppercut action. Underrated. Not a bio. I'm not doing a bio on Ken, but underrated for the uppercut. Had great uppercuts, but underrated for it. There he goes again. Against our sit your ass down Larry Holmes. We know that Larry Holmes is the sit your ass down man, but he suffered one too. Ken Norton would get that uppercut in on you. And if you couldn't put him out, you had to be a power puncher and put him out early. If you didn't, you was going to have to fight. Because once he got warmed up, you wasn't hurting him. He was going to stay in there and fight. Anybody who's ever beat him besides Ali in Norton were just fighters that just was heavy-handed, like real heavy punches and stuff like that. But there we go again. Uppercut action. There we go. Yeah, one more. That's against what's his name? Stander. I think Stander. Yeah, Stander. I think that's what his name. I start getting these names mixed up like Sadler and stuff like that, but that's not Sadler. That's Standler. And there he is again, getting it. And that's the thick guy that he's getting it up. He's getting that uppercut off like, yeah, eat one of these. So, and I just wanted to show this because it's unappreciated for older fighters. A lot of people don't know that these fighters had these tools and stuff. So yeah, he had the uppercut. He had the uppercut action. Come in here and eat this. And I was gonna say yeah, that one there. I don't know why this other one doesn't show up. So okay, so I missed one. Wouldn't show up. Yeah, some of mine's didn't show up. But there he is. But Ken Norton was actually, he was in movies and stuff. Maybe some hated movies, but he was in movies. He was actually on the A-Team, and plus he was in other movies and stuff like that. And that's him when he won the championship. He made Sports Illustrated, and that's Ken Norton. Right? Great champ. Regardless of what anybody might say about him or think about him, he's a great champion. Regardless if he took boxing serious. We had a lot of fighters that could fight, but they didn't really take boxing as serious. He didn't put 100 into his boxing. He later admitted that he didn't put 100 into his boxing and stuff like that. Never was 100 in his boxing. He was always thinking about or doing something else. But that just goes to show you that some of these champs. I wanted to show that the other clips didn't show up for some reason. I don't know why they didn't. But I had other pictures and stuff. I don't know why they didn't show up. They should have showed up, but they didn't. Because one of his punches I wanted another showcase because of boxing right now. Because the boxing that we're going through right now it's going to be a lot of the uppercuts and a lot of overhands and maybe body shots, like maybe a good body shot to the liver or something like that. Those are the hooks and jabs and stuff. We're going to see the jabs mostly. A lot of the hooks ain't going to land. And we're going to, like I said, we still going to get into that Danny thing. And I see what's happening. In my mind, that I can see what's happening right now is that EJ is, and so y'all watch out. Because EJ is what he did is, EJ likes to beat you down. Normally, that's what he likes to do. But I can kind of feel it with EJ. EJ is obsessed with power now. A little bit more obsessed with power. EJ wants to start beating people up even worse. And I think that's what's the statement that he's going to try to hit Danny with is that I'm going to beat you up worse. And I know for a fact that his punching power done went up. That he's done developed, that he's starting to use more punching power Earl's Pence I'm talking about. So his attack, instead of him being at maybe 75 to 85% power, his power is going to be up to, for like the whole fight, not one round. His power is probably going to be up to 95% for most punches. Besides it, yes, he wants to hit you like, yes, he gets like a clean shot. Every shot you getting hit with is going to be like 95%. So it's going to be a damaging. I think it's going to be a damaging fight. Matter of fact, who was giving him big ups? Who's that kid? Van Herden. Van Herden was giving Earl big ups and stuff. He just said that Earl just showed him a lot of stuff. He said that Earl was the one that made him see how much he could take, you know. And he said that Earl wasn't going to knock him out. He said he wasn't going to knock me out, but he was beating me up. He told the truth. He said, yeah, he said what Earl does, he said Earl just beats the stamina out of you. That's what he was saying. He was trying to take the punishment, but he's just like, Earl just relentless. Earl just beats the power out of you. That's what it is. And that's why no matter how strong you are and how you try to keep up, if you're not covered up in the shrimp mode like Mikey was, when he got that EJ Mikey put him on, you're gonna go to sleep or you're gonna fold. Because Earl he's just a monster. He'll just keep those hands going at you like. He said he's like Marvin Hagler used to be like all night long. He putting that on you all night long, and that's what happened. Is you get that put on you all night long. What you got there? I got to see some thumbs up, and then D-Ray up in there. D-Ray got the thumbs up. He's smiling. He said today is the anniversary of Duran's Sugar Ray. That's right. Yeah, that's right. No Mas Grande Prairie View. Yeah, and I told y'all about that. I heard a lot of stuff from friends and stuff on that fight back in the day when I was a baby. I heard some stuff about that fight. And that Duran wasn't in that kind of shape and had nothing to do with something that he ate and nothing like that. There's some stuff I heard. Yeah. It's just some stuff that I heard about him. But anyway, like I said, Van Herden, he gave Earl a lot of ups. He gave him a lot of ups and stuff about because Earl helped him develop. That's because that was his only loss. He's like, that's my only loss right there. He wants to fight Earl again. I think he'll get beat down again. But he'll make it. It'll probably be more interesting, though. It'll probably be more interesting. But Earl, if Earl takes that power that I know he has now into the ring now, I don't know. I just don't see any welterweights taking that kind of power. Just think about it. Earl already got the kind of smash you up, break your eye socket power at 80%, and just using like 80%. Because I'm gonna tell you how Earl fights you. Earl fights you like he's sparring you. I'm telling you. If y'all have never noticed that, Earl fights you like he's sparring you, but at a higher percent. The sparring maybe 60%. He's sparring y'all ass fighting you at like 80% until you get him mad. And then when you get him mad, then he turns it up to like 90, 95. But if he comes in already punching like 90, 95, and you turn him up and he's fighting you like 100 to 110, you in trouble. And so that's what I'm looking at right now. And plus, is like Derek Bailey is very correct with that. Is that EJ is just like a machine. He gets stronger. He don't get tired. And that's what Van Herden was saying. He said, you know what? He said the thing about him, his punches, the power is the same throughout the whole fight. He says it doesn't change. He stays consistent. And while you're weakening, he's staying at that same consistent pace. And I can see if he comes in hard like that, I don't think anybody has a chance with him. Because the way he's been fighting, if he comes in that focus and fighting that heavy, like throwing heavy hands like that, I don't see nobody really messing with. And I mean nobody. I just don't see nobody messing with a guy that has a tape that goes forever, because he's not gonna let you rest. When you trying to get that second win and rest, Earl is still gonna be beating you. Yeah. But you're right, D-Ray. Yeah, that is the anniversary. I checked it out too. Yeah, the No Mas anniversary. D to the Bailey. He said EJ has that serious yes take. And then back again, D to the Bailey. He said Ray knew that about Duran. Between fights, he would party. There you go. And just because Derek to the Bailey said that, I'm not gonna go into it because he's actually one of my favorite fighters. So I'm not gonna say what the rumors were on the block, because there was rumors on the block because one of the guys I used to spar with was actually Yeah, he was actually from Panama. He's a heavyweight though, but he is from Panama. So I'm just saying. That's why I said from the block that I heard. I just heard certain stuff, and that's just what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes, man, that's what it is. You know. You know. What? Cuba getting acting like he want to fight. Oh boy, everybody talks about that scene, man. Come on, they should have left that out, man. Why you make him do that? He should at least did something, man. You got to at least fire your gun. You got a gun, you got to at least fire it in the, fire it or something. Then go back home. Don't stow fake punches and stuff. That was unnecessary. Yeah, rumors of the block. You already know it, D-Ray. Rumors of the block. Hey, it don't matter where your block is. There's rumors. I don't care. I don't care what side of the world you're from or what side of the United States you're from. Rumors is out there. Always something. So that's why I said I didn't want to touch on it because I just throw it out there. Like I said, some people is their way of thinking is the same. Not that we think, not like I'm dreaming of something that you're dreaming of. I'm waking up thinking like you're thinking. I'm just saying that we understand. I guess the information that we get, we use the same kind of sources, and we use the same kind of intellect, and we use the same kind of just given abilities. You know what I mean? Like whatever your natural gifts is, we use that to decipher what's going on, and so that's why we mesh so well a lot of times. And some of us don't. They just don't get. Oh no, man! Don't. See, when you get the I don't know person, it's like, oh, that's a person that's hard to deal with. When you get that person, the I don't know person. Oh, maybe. Oh my God, that's the roughest person to work with. Is that indecisive person like that? Could have been this and that. Oh man, get out of here. You're looking right at it. And they say don't let your eyes deceive you, but a lot of times your eyes ain't really deceiving you. You know what I mean? Your eyes ain't deceiving you. It's just like when I come in here and I talk. My politics, for me, most of the time, everybody that comes in here knows my politics is just do the right damn thing. They got a movie called Do the Right Thing, but don't nobody have to do the right thing. Right? And then, because I look at the irony between movies and stuff sometimes too. Things that are coincidental, like right now. And that was a Spike Lee movie, just so you know, Do the Right Thing. Another Spike Lee movie, Inside Man. And see, that kind of make me, I'm like, really? And they had all these people in there with masks on. Guess what? Why is that so coincidental now? That we all have to have masks on and stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. A lot of this stuff is surreal sometimes. But like I always say about real or about doing the right thing is that the government on any level can do the right thing at any time if they were designed to do that. Because we discussed that one time here. I said, well, how long does it take you to do the right thing? Or when are you supposed to do the right thing? Like now, or just do you wait? How's that work? No, you do the right thing immediately. If you can do it, you do it right now. Man, I can do the right thing. Just like a lot of times, like I tell you guys, sometimes I got so much information that comes out. It's not written down. So I might even make a mistake because I made a mistake on a couple of shows and stuff. I might call like the wrong announcer said something. It's like, but you guys already understand. It's like I made a mistake. I said that that I think I was blaming Bradley or somebody else. It might have been somebody else for a mistake, especially like on the Brazil fight. I think I might have even been blaming Merchant or anybody. I might have blamed anybody, but it was actually Paulie. It was actually Paulie. Paulie was about to strap ride on Brazil, and then Brazil got knocked out. But then Timothy Bradley was the other one who was about to strap ride. Then his fighter got beat up. So and the reason I brought that up is because it's been happening. Even their culture has been the same. Howard Cosell was saying how the guy was going, as far as was going, had the most power and all that, and then Kente was beating his brains out in the corner. See, so it's always been like that. Who knows this kid? Who's that? Blah 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 blah. That's just me. They get to do that. They've been doing that. And I don't know how many years ago was that. And that was Manny Stewart's first champion. Wasn't Tommy Hearns. That was his first champion. So y'all know that. Well, y'all may know it anyway. You might have known it anyway. But hey, you got something else for trivia, right? Because y'all know the fighter. You guys got the link. Who did he fight? If that's on trivia, what is it? A couple of months from now, D to the Bailey, your strap will be on the line. So, yeah. Make sure y'all know everything, because a lot of stuff we cover right up in here. So we don't have to go to any type of information source, because the information was already given right here, that you guys already got it right here. Who did he beat, and what round did he beat him in, stuff like that, you know. If that's on there, guess what? You guys have the one up right now. Now you got the up on people who didn't show up when you guys come through. See? Now you have the one up on them, which is important to come see Eagle sometime. And this, believe it or not, this is not the show that I wanted to give y'all, man. This was a good show, though. But I wanted to give y'all, it was going to be a even different, but I'm just working on things, man, because I want to do it a different way than everybody else does it. Because most boxing channels, they're not going to do a breakdown like in a fighting or boxing itself. They're not going to do that kind of a breakdown like I do. They're just going to talk about fights. They're going to give you some opinions and stuff like that, but I'm going to show you the real. I'm going to tell you. See, and then if I brought it up, comes right back, and then I'll find, for some reason, a resource would come up to let me know that to share that with you guys, because we talked about it before, because I was talking about EJ and D to the Bailey and Michael. You guys already know that EJ got that damn stamina, that gas tank, see? But a lot of people don't want to accept that. But now we know, and then I heard from his trainer, even his trainer said that, he said Earl's hitting hard. He said Earl's hitting harder than he usually hits. I'm like, God dang. And so I know what Earl's up to. Because anytime you brag about a fighter, you say what the fighter got. Oh, he got such a great hook and something like that. Earl is going to put a great hook on your ass now. You got a great IQ. You're going to get the EJ Mikey put on your ass. See? That's how Earl is. Earl just listens, like, because Earl don't like nobody talking shit, you know. And it might not even be the fighter, but he don't like nobody talking shit for a fighter. Oh, really? He's that much? Really? He's more intelligent. He's gonna beat me just because his name is Mikey. This and that. Okay. All right. Danny gonna do this. Danny got that left hook. I got an accident or whatever, you know. And all we can do is hope that it's true, that it was just an accident and he's back. I think he is. I don't think his dad loved him. I don't think his dad would let him go out there if he wasn't ready. But Earl is hard at it. He's one of them stubborn types, but you're gonna have to kill him. I don't know. You're gonna have to hurt him bad. As simple as that. That's what you're gonna have to do. D-Ray. Oh, he back with Blu-ray now for the last part of his yeah. EJ, he said EJ back with Blu-ray. The last part of his tapering off. He might be, for his tapering off, he might be back with him. I haven't caught up on that. I haven't heard anything about that, but he might be back with him. That'd be great. Whatever he do, man, all I know is gonna be some punishment in this fight. That's all I know. Is Danny's never been punished like this before. And whether he win or lose, he's gonna get punished. That's for sure. And he might be acting like, oh, he a dog and all that. He gonna be holding on. He gonna definitely be holding on. Earl ain't gonna let him hold on, I don't think. Earl gonna stand back and just, you know, and just get a breath and go back to digging. And that's why I was showing Bojack earlier. Cause Bojack used to love them uppercuts. But Bojack, he'll come way back. He'll put his hand, he'll touch the audience before he threw an uppercut. You know, a lot of that, man. All entertaining stuff, man, from the fighters of the past. We always much respect to them for entertaining the people that they entertain, and also for leaving a legacy so that we can go check it out. But you fighters right now, man, y'all better try to wipe the board clean and start. Y'all got to start over fresh, man. Tank tried, but that's only one fight. That's only one fight. Tank right now is on top of everybody. That's one fight, though. But guess what? But you're letting exhibition come back with numbers on y'all. Oh, man. Don't talk about money around me if you letting somebody, an exhibition fight, And we talk about exhibition fighters. Now we got 2 exhibition fighters this running this. You can't make this shit up, D to the Bailey. You know, Eagle talked about that. We talk about exhibition fighters, and now you got exhibition fighters that's coming back and getting the numbers. You can't make that kind of shit up, man. That's crazy, man. That is cray, man. That's like a movie, man. It's like Rocky or something, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true, too, though. Yeah. Derek Bailey said, remember how Peterson was beating on Danny? That's how I see the fight. But much worse, yep. Yeah. D-Ray said Bojack was brushing his hair like AB. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Bojack, man, you got to love it, though, man. You got to love these animated fighters, man, even from the past, though. But Derek Bailey, that's one, and I'm happy that you brought that up because that's one that I forgot. Because a lot of people thought that was a real controversial fight right there. Yeah. They thought that was a real controversial fight. And Danny can't take that kind of a beating like that. And he's in store to taking another one because EJ gonna put that on him. And that's what we see. That's what we're looking for. That's what we looking for, man. We got to see it, baby. Eagles way of boxing. Whoop, whoop. In the Eagle. I can't do my real screaming here, man. I might break some of my equipment, man. I'll do it one day. Just a show of ones and stuff. If you guys have ever been to my native channel, somebody put up a 1. If you're subscribed, if you ever been to my native channel, I know I haven't done much on there because we aren't doing anything. But yeah, we're gonna do the talk on there. I just want to see that before I go. Y'all put up a 1 if you guys subscribe. If you guys on my many kind hearts, I just want to see. Yeah, Danny load up Garcia. Yeah, like he gonna hit Earl with that shit. That slow motion shit with the thumb too, and he throws it illegal he throws the illegal shot on the bag too. I'm like, dude, you throwing an illegal shot even on the bag? God, something wrong with you. And your father ain't straightened that shit out. And one thing EJ says about his trainer, what he says about his trainer. Okay, I got one person this sub D to the Betty. Oh, I know you is D to the Betty because you leave comments and stuff. One thing I like about Derek James is what EJ said about Derek James is that Derek James don't like nothing that EJ does. And that's how you got to be as a trainer. It's like, you got to do this. I mean, nah, you still ain't turning it over right. Okay, well, that's good. And what they'll do, a good trainer will be like, oh, that's good for right now, till you can get your shit together. And it makes you think, like, damn, I still ain't throwing punches. I've been doing this shit for years. I still ain't throwing. No, I still ain't. You got to show me a little bit more. A little bit more. And that's good to be a trainer like that, to make your fighter, do, follow the platform, or as far as the blueprint of what you should look like, throwing a jab, throwing a hook. That's good, man. I like to hear that a fighter's trainer is actually worried about stuff like that. Yeah. Michael Johnson, Boxer Talking More, says most of these refs don't call fouls anyways. Yeah, that's true. Well, I never heard him getting called with that overhand illegal shot with the thumb. They never called it. You're right. But maybe in the locker room, in the fighters meeting, maybe Derek James will bring that shit up. Say, look, we're not going for that overhand fake, and then that'll make him. He won't even want to throw the overhand no more. Like, oh shit, I can't throw my hook. Well, if you can't throw that, at least you're gonna be in more trouble than you're gonna be in. If you can't throw that, if they've actually caught on to it, I'm not telling them to catch on to it, but hey, if they catch on to it, that's what happens, man. That they catch on to it, man. Know what I mean? I think it was a great show, man. We started off slow. We had some things happen, but I think the show went good. In other words, I got to wind down because Eagle got to get up out of here, man. We can't always do 3-hour shows all the time. I know y'all love to hear Eagle. Y'all don't support me very well, but y'all love to hear from me. just kidding with y'all, man. Just kidding with y'all. Every once in a while, yeah. Ever since I said that people support me that don't even come in. Once this COVID like midway into this COVID, I haven't heard from him for a while. I said, shoot, Eagle need a new mic. Eagle need a new camera. Eagle need this. No. But anyway, y'all take care of yourself out there, man. And just, don't believe that. Don't believe the naysayers when it comes to certain stuff, man. Just don't believe people all the time, man. Because we're all caught into this whole I'm gonna say it's a funnel, like going down the drain. We're all caught in the same damn thing, man. We got to throw some hooks up and try to catch some dry land on top or something, man, and pull ourselves out of it. Because everything that they tell us, it switches like every damn day. You know what I mean? That's why Eagles, where we don't just report everything we hear all the time, because other channels do that. You guys want to report that? Go ahead. You report it. Eagles not going to report it like that. We'll talk about certain stuff, but we're not going to report everything. You know what I mean? We're not going to just report all the shit, because the shit changes up on us and we look stupid. And we ain't trying to look stupid. So we're going to come in here, we're going to do the grown folks chat. We're going to bring up, some of the great fighters from the past, and we're going to take this thing into the future, because guess what? You fighters in 2020, y'all dropped the ball. This is Eagles Opine. That's my opinion about it, and that's what I'm seeing, that y'all dropped the ball. Y'all dropped it. Y'all letting the exhibition fighter take over. So what? Who did that? Was that Eagle? Eagle did it? It's my fault? I haven't even bought the fight yet. So I know I didn't do it. So shut your ass up and sit your ass down. But anyway, man, my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. This is a Wednesday, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Eagles way of boxing. Nothing but blessings. That's right. I'm going to catch y'all, man.